Hello, my name is Anti.
Hi, my name is Joanna.
I'm Simone Vitiallo.
Elena.
Sylvester.
Adriana.
My name is Adolfo.
Well, lately I've been living in Brussels since September, and last year I lived in Maastricht, the Netherlands.
I've been living like 3 months in Great Britain, 5 months in Norway, and currently I'm living in Georgia, where I'm going to stay a year.
I've been living for 4 years now in Germany.
So I've been to Germany this summer for 2.5 months.
I have been in some countries for a few months, like Ireland and then United States and countries like that for work and travel. And then for last 5 years I live in Czech Republic in Brno.
This summer, 2013, I lived 2 months in United States of America, a few kilometers from Chicago.
When I went to Germany in Bochum, I was really comfortable. I was with a lot of people from Europe and Latin America, China.
As I was all my life stuck in my country somehow, I wanted to experience something new, gain independence and have adventure, I would say. And it's still what I'm doing when I'm traveling abroad. I just want to push myself further, learn something new and get to know new people and new country.
I came here for my studies. I wanted to do my master's studies in another country, so I came to Germany for that purpose.
I've been studying last year for my master degree, and this year I'm finishing my double degree master, and at the same time I'm working, I'm doing an internship in Brussels.
I went there because I wanted to find a work for the summertime, to earn some money, of course, and get some other experiences to improve my German.
The big difference is the school, or are the schools that are in Czech Republic much better.
In Poland, for example, you wouldn't earn the same money doing the same job.
That gave me a good experience because I could develop my professional career, and also I could learn more languages.
After 1 month or 2 months of feeling kind of bad and lonely, I really loved it. And right now when I'm in Georgia, I think it was the easiest. I just came there and I found people that are like my family, and now I feel like home in there.
Well, I would say moving from one country to another has cost and benefits. You know, cost is because you're far from your friends and from some things that you grew up with and you're used to it and you really love. But at the same time, it's a good experience. It's a challenging experience to grow.
Maybe I'm that kind of person, who likes small cities, small towns. I like to speak Estonian. I felt like a little tired of this culture that I'm not used to.
For working, okay, I can go abroad, but for living, my desire is to stay in Spain with my family, friends.
I can imagine going back to Czech Republic, but still seeing the development of Western countries and their way of living is much more tempting to move somewhere else.
Every time I go back to my country, the more time I spend outside, for sure it enhances my ability to have a critical perspective on my country, because I'm able to see things that before I wasn't able to see. But also gives me a feeling of this attachment the more time I spend away from it. I feel my home city less and less mine, because I see little things changing.
Home is a place where you feel yourself safe and you have memories with the place, I do not call home, the place I live in Tallinn, Estonian capital. Home for me is my hometown, my parents' house. So maybe if I'll have a family in the future and we build something together, maybe I'll feel that my home is at that point at some other place. But for me especially, it is my childhood memories, childhood friends, all basically everything, you know, where experiences are coming from, you know, that's home for me.
I don't have some specific place that I would call home. I just always have it where I am. I am trying to make home everything around me, so I'm always home. That sounds really hippie.
For me, being born in a country and living in another country, I would just say that I would say I have European citizenship and not necessarily be really culturally attached to only one country in Europe.
I'm from Poland. I was born there. I live there since 21 years. So, yeah, this country is the most important country for me. But I also feel European. Like, of course, if I went to the USA, people would recognize me as European. But the exact thing is that I'm from Poland. This is my country. But of course, I represent Europe for other continents.
I still feel much more European, or I think there is like lots of elements about me that makes me more international.
I don't know. I don't do this very long term plan because you never know what life brings you. But for sure, I will always like to keep some kind of contact with the country I was born and raised. You know, even if I will end up living somewhere else, maybe when I retire, I would like to go back to Italy. It's actually a very good place if you're an old man.
I think Europe is not going to be at the point where, you know, the people do not call themselves Estonians or Latvians or Germans anymore. They're going to do it all the time. You know, citizen of Estonia, citizen of Europe. They're like two different things for me.
I'm on the way to have an international mind, an international identity. Also, you can feel your country, but you can feel Europe 50-50 or whatever you want.
The lifestyle in the European countries is becoming more and more equal and similar. So I think that on the long run, everything in Europe is going to be comparable in different areas from west to east or north to south.